Okay, I welded this piece of sheet metal into the floor, and I didn't really, it's really important to cut back where the original sheet metal is thin from rust. It might still be there, but you want thickish metal as possible, because otherwise you end up, it makes it easier to burn through. Put holes into the welds, and then you go back and you try to weld up the holes, and then you take the grinder, you grind it down, you're going to end up with more holes, and so it's a loud, lengthy process. I'm trying to, due to complaints from the neighbors of too much grinding, and it's crazy the amount of grinding you end up doing. I mean, it's cool, you know, the end result. I'm trying to, something new. I don't really think it's going to work, but it's interesting anyway. I'm trying to melt the welds, and then I'm even sort of using this copper piece of plumbing pipe that I flattened at the end here to smooth them out, you know, so there's less need for welds, possibly not much welding at all, kind of like turning the welds into caulk with the MagneGas too. That's what I've done here a little bit, and then I decided, like, maybe I should make a video of this. This might be too much hydrogen in, you know, making this a little bit weaker or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna just see what happens though, you know. I've got this over here is a problem, so I'm gonna try right now to heat this up, and there's a couple holes here. I'm gonna try to, you know, pretend it's caulk and get this flattened into the holes, and then I'll cool it off with water and compressed air. Let's see what happens. I'm wearing these number 5 lenses also, which are really good because, you know, you don't get blinded and you can see what's going on here, you know. So right now it's I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's turning it into a puddle very quickly. So it's basically a matter of playing with the puddle. I'm going to just see what happens if I use this a little bit. Oops, see, I'm getting a little hole there. Let me just see if I can. And if I get a hole there, I'll just go back and weld it up. The whole point is to try to be quieter. Alright, I might have to come back. But see, I'm getting a nice little puddle there. Oh, burned through. Okay, let's see. So we're going to take a look at that. You can see that cool down now. It didn't get too hot. Cool it with compressed air. And then it's good to shoot water like over the wires and stuff, but you know, you can kind of see the heat. Like the heat's very direct with the MagneGas. Alright, alright, so let's see, alright, hold on. Okay, so here I've got my grinder, but before I do that, let me show you close-ups of the welds. Okay, so here is, let's see, get some light on there. This is what I'm dealing with here. So this is, you know, obviously I burned through here. I kind of flattened that though, how it was before. And this is what I'm dealing with after my welding. I get these big blobs, and grinding it takes a lot of time, and it's loud, sparks everywhere. And the sparks are bad too, because they hit the glass. You should cover up glass. I mean, I'm kind of hacking through this. Anyway, my question is, and I'm going to find out right now, how easy is this going to be to grind right now? And, you know, the strength of it, and because it looks actually pretty good. I mean, this was really blobby, and it's much better now. I could almost get away with it without doing anything, maybe. and I'll see what happens. This over here is going to be a little more difficult because, well, maybe I'll clean some of the paint and undercoating underneath and up here, this stuff here, because it's going to start smoking. But if I push that back, it won't really smoke that much. Okay, let's see what happens.